But yeah, so your night passes, no issue.
Actually, the next day, can I go looking for a magic shop?
Yes, yeah, you can. You can have a look around the town as it's a bright morning.
Could I get Briggs' advantage on his investigation check by telling him, "Oh yeah, all magic shops are downhill"?
But that could be disadvantage. It's okay. Where the magic shop is.
Yeah, Briggs, make your investigation check. See if you can find a little magic shop in this.
But yeah, I am actively helping him because I'm also interested in magic shops.
Okay, yeah, you can absolutely assist and see how it goes. 17. You don't think there's going to be much, but you do find a little hovel of a shop that seems to be selling some sort of herbal potions or something, and there is an old wizard, again another dwarf, but he's actually an older gentleman. Reminds you a little bit of Corbin. It reminds you a little bit of him, looking in a similar vein, but in long robes, not asleep though. Behind.
I want to look squintingly through my eyes and say, "Do you have a brother somewhere?"
And he's,
I have 10 brothers.
Yeah. It's a large family. Possibly. Where are you from, lad?
From where was it? Tribor?
No, it's
Westbridge.
No.
Westbridge. Oh, I don't know of any family that far down south. You must be mistaken, but yeah, almost at the point where the dwarf, all dwarves look alike offense might kick in, but he doesn't pick up on it.
Nice. I turn to Briggs. I go, "Nice, Briggs. Nice."
But what can I do for you?
Well, a while ago we came along a shop that sold stones you could use to talk over long distances.
Ah, yeah, I know of them.
Is there any chance you have something similar here?
Okay. What do you have?
Don't worry, Briggs. I can do that.
I just want some sending stones, man.
I'm gonna say.
I think Sigurd is interested too, because I think we want to send it to the same person.
Yeah.
Different reasons.
I've been looking, well, like not actively, but I was going to wait until I had the money.
We could.
There's a nat 20 in the shop, guys. He has
whatever you like
stones, on that front.
He has a hand of Vecna.
He's actually got a monopoly on sending stones.
Yeah, I have this old deck of cards. I think you will be like, oh my god. That's never happening, guys, by the way.
He has 5 luck blades.
in multiple colours, any type you would want.
1 gold each, it's a sale.
So yeah,
Nice.
2,000 on that one, but yeah, you can make your persuasion check, see if you can.
If you've got anywhere near that.
I'm gonna. I mean, are you sure they still work? Like here, I'm gonna give you this one. You talk into that one. I'm gonna stand on the other side of the room, and I'm gonna still tell you if I hear you. Okay?
Yeah. You can make the play.
But you only have
go
one.
over to the other side of the room, and I'm just gonna put the stone to my ear. I'm gonna listen very, very carefully.
And the old dwarf's voice comes through.
I'm acting like I don't hear anything.
No problem.
Maybe you're too close. Try going outside
roll and
with
see
it.
how it goes.
Deception, right?
Yeah. You're trying more than you're trying something different from persuasion.
6.
Everyone in the room can hear the voice coming through the. and Briggs is trying desperately, like, nope.
James, can you use your old...
What about outside? Does it work outside?
James, can you use your old-timey radio voice for this?
Yeah. Hello.
Can you hear me in there? Anyone? Can you hear me?
It reverberates around the shop.
See, I just don't. It doesn't seem to work. I think it's completely rubbish. I think you've been swindled when you've been sold it.
I think it's just fine. And he says, but if you do feel that you're willing to partake of it, come back, please. As he starts to try and take his little sending stone back from you.
gosh.
let's just go find the guy in charge in this town and
should
tell
we
him about the
kill
frost
him?
giants.
I mean,
Sure, I'll give it back, but reluctantly.
Yes. And then drop. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you do pass back on that front. Bigby, were you looking for anything else in your on your?
No,
on
I
your there?
decided not to bother. Like, let's just find the guy in charge and warn them about the frost giants.
And you do. Yeah.
Rita says that she left something back in the inn, so she's just going to run back and go get it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Rita starts to dart off out of the way for a moment, and yeah, you guys start making your way towards the town square, etc., and make an investigation check, see how well it goes for trying to find the guy in charge.
Alright, let's try this again.
Okay.
11.
Yeah. So better part of an hour passes before someone actually points you in the right direction, but you do eventually make your way where you need to, and you do actually find one of the main leads for the town on that front. And yeah, I'm assuming you guys are filling them in on what's going on with the giants. Is Rita up to anything while this is going on?
Oh, absolutely. As soon as she enters the inn, she stares the old woman like dead in the eyes, and I'd like her to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
DC 16.
Okay. I'm just going to roll it on there for now. So yeah. She fails her saving throw instantly.
Sorry, came round to collect your tax, so I'd like all the money, please.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that. As you do that, she starts to literally go to collect all of the cash.
wait,
literally.
is this a shop? And we're
No, this is the inn we stayed at.
This is the inn that
Alright,
you
well,
stayed at.
Sigurd won't have that. He'd be like,
You're not here.
You're not
She
there.
Rita just
Am I not?
ran
No,
off.
none of you.
Rita on
She
her
ran
own.
off.
Oh,
Yeah, left
fucking
you
Rita,
guys
tell
to
you
it. She starts to hand over all of the cash in all of the
you absolute
in the
bitch.
actual section. It's about, looks like maybe 7 or 8 gold and a few copper, and from what you can see. The moment the money hands over, what happens at that point?
The suggestion ends.
Yeah.
Suggestion ends,
and Rita runs out.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. As Rita is darting out of the actual out of the building, you hear the old woman starting to yell and holler, "Oh, yeah," and starting to trying to get someone's attention from on that one. But yeah, you're allowed to.
You just turn
make a
around and say, "I'm a deputy of 10 towns."
So yeah, Rita, you dart off into the city very quickly on that front. There's a few shouts and hollers from her, and then you're gone from view on that front. And you can make your way as you see fit. What's your plan?
I'll try and find my way back to the others.
Okay, yeah, you can definitely start making your way towards them on that front, and it'll be a while before anything would be of interest going on that front. So yeah, you think you'd be you've gotten away okay on that front. You run into these guys. You run into these guys as they're probably coming out of wherever they've been with the guy in the town. He didn't have much information. He says they've not been much in the way of giant issues around that way, but someone make a persuasion roll to see if you can convince them that the idea of maybe sending a few more people towards Brimshanda might not be a bad
Can I make a
plan.
deception check instead? There isn't any time. We've been sent immediately to get men over there immediately. The town is under threat immediately, sir.
Do you want to say immediately again?
Immediately.
Okay, you can roll it as a deception on that front, and there's no way you can beat the numbers.
Vesta gives me guidance.
You never got guidance for that. You would never have done. But yeah, no, absolutely. You pull that off. Okay, and so you persuade the guy that it's time to make a move for a few of the men. And they do decide that bringing up some of the guards would be a good idea for moving those towards Brimshanda, and they definitely take on board what you're saying about doing that on that front. And and then obviously this is the point where you guys run into Rita.
Oh, Rita, your pockets look heavy.
Yeah, and I've forgotten the. You remember the key I got? I forgot that back at the inn, so I had to pick it up again.
Yeah, I remember. Anyway, should we continue over to J? Because the bottom of the screen has suddenly not loaded for me. Now there it is.
Kaekonig.
Yeah, did you get what you wanted from here then?
Yeah, we told the guy about the stuff. Brimshanda was going to get some more people.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you start to make your way out of town, no issue at all, and again on the road towards onwards to the next one on that front. So yeah, you know that to be Kaekonig, and that looks to be a fair few miles off, but you can see it at the base of this large mountain ahead on that front. And a few hours pass by. It's early in the day. No issues as far as you're going. Who's kind of keeping a lookout as you're moving around right now?
Vesa, I guess.
Yeah.
And Briggs will be at the front.
It's all gonna be Vesa on that one. Okay.
I mean, he is like, he does have like the highest vantage point, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah,
it's
it's
true.
true.
Yeah, it's definitely true. Okay. Yeah. So yes. Nothing untoward happens as you guys make your way over, and as time passes, you can see the slightly smaller looking town up ahead coming into view. It's not much past mid-afternoon by the time you guys actually make your way there. This town's not much more than a few buildings here and there, and then mainly built round the port. It's a fishing town again, but it seems to be most things are towards that way. But what would you like to do? Are you going to have the same sort of a meeting with their leaders again, or
Well, I suggest we
is
go
it
straight
towards
to the
going
man
for the
in...
boats, or on that front?
I suggest we go to the man in charge, and then we immediately just head...
Okay, yeah, no worries. You do, yeah. Similar kind of meeting happens as last time. This guy seems a little bit more distrustful of your appearance, but he does take it on. Again, they've heard nothing this far over. The only thing that they have any trouble with is the white dragon every so often, but that's about the only thing.
The white
Go
dragon.
kill the white dragon. Come on then.
Wait, you actually saw a white dragon? It wasn't like a dove
there's
or
one.
like a giant
One
pigeon
lives in
or-
the mountains. So, yeah, very nearby.
Does anybody ride it or anything?
No, but it does have a saddle on the thing. We never figured that out. But no
Why would it have
one's ever riding it from
Oh
what
my
we've
god,
seen.
can we tame a dragon?
Could I roll a check about white dragons? I'm not sure what that would be.
Yeah, I think you can.
Nature, is it?
Nature.
Nature or Arcana, I guess.
Yeah.
Depends on how you look at
I
dragons.
think you
To
could
be
go
fair,
either, you can make an argument both ways. So,
I mean, to be honest, I have a +8 in both of them.
so mixed
So
up.
I'm gonna
whatever.
because nature doesn't get enough representation. 24.
24. Yeah. So you
Digby's one with nature.
yeah, you know them to be fairly selfish creatures on that front. It would be unusual for them to allow themselves to be ridden, so that seems quite strange. Obviously, it'll have a lair, that sort of thing. That would certainly be true.
Do we know how big the saddle is? Like, is it human size or is it?
I mean, all I saw was leather straps on the dragon as it flew above me.
Yes,
Like,
yeah,
I didn't get a good look at who was riding it or how big. Just that it had
No
leather
one.
straps.
As far as the guys in the town, no one's actually sure they've ever seen anyone actually riding the thing. But yeah, they know they live under the fear of this thing in the snows above.
from a 24 nature check, could I also say how old the dragon was from its size?
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would say it was ancient white dragon size.
So very ancient old dragon.
Yeah, very very old looking beast, but so very large as well by the same token.
Well, anything that could make a white dragon, especially their mount, would be very powerful. Yeah, you guys probably shouldn't send any aid to Prince Shander. You probably need all the men you can get.
And so yeah, I mean he's definitely of the opinion that it's been out and about, but it hasn't attacked any.
It might have a different agenda. Then don't forget how smart dragons are.
Well, white dragons especially are kind of the dumbest of all dragons.
Jamie, not Sigurd. Sigurd wouldn't have a fucking clue.
Oh. Okay, then why bring it up?
I'm saying it to you guys. We have 2 lives. We have 1 in and 1 out of this game.
For some reason, Bigby just suddenly spurts out. No, don't worry. As far as dragons goes, they're the dumbest of them all.
Who are you talking to, Bigby?
There's a voice in my head. Don't you guys have a voice in your head?
No.
Not one that I like to talk about.
I see a pigeon. You see a pigeon flying away.
Whilst we finish up, can I go and make just ask about this Weevil guy?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can make an investigation check to see if
with advantage, surely. Because,
Oh, absolutely.
because
you can't even come up with the idea.
because I'm asking so many people.
You're like Scanlan asking. You're like Scanlan asking for Sood.
Yeah. You space it.
Weevil. Oh, Weevil.
Weevil. You know Weevil.
You know Weevil. You run into a guy that says, I know. I think I know that guy. I think he's in town.
What's this guy look like?
Shady as F.
This guy looks like in this town. Can I just try thieves cant him?
The guy in front of you. You can. He seems slightly shocked that you can do that, and
I'm like, yeah.
And he kind of says, it gives you the signs back. It's like he thought you were an easy mark for a moment, but apologies, kind of thing.
Yeah, don't.
He doesn't know.
His name's Sigurd, not Mark.
I see what you're doing here. You're playing the old let me talk to you trick. I'm saying all this in Thieves' Cant.
And he's saying, I thought you were a Mark, not one of us.
The last thing I'd like to talk to this guy in charge about is about hiring a boat.
He says, there's a guy down on the docks. He's a bit hard on his luck. I think he'll probably be willing to sell you his little punt or hire it out long term on that one.
Yeah, we don't really.
He does give you a name.
We want to. Well, all we want to do is charter a boat to Ironmaster.
Yeah, he says this guy might be your best bet for around this town. There's lots of boats down there, but they're usually used for all the fishing. It's the right season, but Tristan's ended up on a bit of a hard time, so he might be willing to offer it to you.
All right, what does he look like?
You get a description. Old, unkempt, will be always smoking a pipe. Long, fairly mid-sized white beard, human.
Consistently smoking a pipe.
Consistently with his pipe. Yeah. He's literally constantly stoned at this point.
I think one of the unfortunate event books as a kid I read, one of the characters that always has a cloud of smoke around them because they're always smoking cigars. You never see their face. I'm just imagining that.
Oh my god! Yeah, it's just mist around this guy.
I forgot about those birds.
But yeah, they do lead you down to the or point you in the way of the docks. But yeah, you make your way down to the docks without issue. There is an old woman and what looks to be a guy down that matches the description that you're after down the far end. But I
assume I'm you just bump into me here. I'm just talking to this guy.
This woman.
Poor
Just for
woman.
brevity. Oh, woman, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Who's now? And now she's like looking me up, like I'm like the best thing ever.
I'm literally going to every single person going, go and try and rob that Bigby guy.
She's a little bit oblivious to that. But in an old woman, can I offer you one of my pies? And
this
I
didn't
have my
go
little
well
cart
last time.
here.
Oh, that callback.
I'll have a pie.
And,
What pie is it?
It says meat and vegetable pie.
Well,
5
being next to the
silver.
harbour, you would have thought it would be
No,
fish.
two,
but meat and
actually, it'd be
vegetable?
2 silver probably. Yeah, at most.
It's 2 silver. Oh, go on.
I mean, surely it's only worth a few copper.
I tell you what, I'll give you
can
1
make a persuasion
silver.
for that. And it'll be one on that one. Yeah, she sticks to her guns, but oh, for you, dearie, yes, 1 silver.
I thought I was talking to it.
Just
fine,
Reese is
I'll-
butted in on that one as well.
I'll buy one for 1 silver then.
And Sigurd, yeah, you definitely get one for your silver as well if you're after that.
I got rid of my 1 silver that I had.
But yeah, she's literally offering you that, and this Tristan guy seems to be down the other end of the docks, literally smoking away on that front.
But, guys, what are you doing here?
Yeah, Bigby. Yeah, you approach the guy. He's seems on as he's just literally throwing out the fishing pole.
Okay, the man in charge of this town says you're shit at fishing but good at sailing. Can we charter your vessel?
He says, "I can definitely do some of that, and yeah, you can spend a little bit of time working that out with him. That's not a problem. And it's a small little trawler thing that he has there. It's not in best keep, but it will sail you down the coast. He definitely thinks that. Would you want him to be sailing you, or would you guys just be trying to take?
I
the
mean,
boat
we
off?
don't. We don't know how to sail a boat, do we?
No, I don't think you do. But it's not a dramatically large thing, so it's,
The dwarves don't know how
I
boats.
mean, why don't we just hire him to and then he can take the boat back to when we're done.
Yep.
Yeah.
He says he would be 5 silver a day for doing that for you. On that one.
That's fine by me. I mean, this kind of big fella here, I pay him like 4 times that amount a day. It's fine.
Why would you tell him that?
Because he's already set a price, Sigurd. This is how negotiations work.
Oh, this is a backwater town, though.
It is a backwater town. That's definitely true. So.
Oh no, we can't change. He's already put a deal on the table. We can't alter it until after I've offered something in return.
Trade and Description Act of
No, this is how
1986
that's how bartering works, man.
The deal's on the table and on that one, and he's perfectly willing to do it. Take you downstream for that amount of money.
So one
I'm
silver
used to dealing
from.
with the Neverwinter people. That's why.
Well, I'm used to dealing with the Waterdeep people, and they are shady as fuck. But anyway,
Neverwinter's shadier than your Waterdeep.
Waterdeep is shadier than Neverwinter.
You don't know anything.
As someone
know
from
everything.
Waterdeep, we could take slight offence to that, but also he says nothing.
Oh my.
Anyway, what's going on?
Like, did you know in Waterdeep they have a tax just on the amount of cargo you can haul? That's criminal.
That doesn't sound.
In Waterdeep, they make you pay make sure that the people who work for you, their kids can go to school. Now that's criminal.
Bigby, I think.
And in Waterdeep, you cannot hire anyone under 10 years old to work in your factories. That is criminal.
Oh my god.
So you tell me to my face again that Neverwinter is a shady place.
Neverwinter is not shady.
As the guy starts to punt you down the river, as this conversation's still going on.
We argue all the way down the river.
It's like, what?
Labour laws are the
maybe
worst.
he really
Labour
did get the
union-
worst end of the deal.
Don't even get me started about unions, Sigurd. Most criminal organisations of them all.
Okay, so you're literally you've been arguing for most of the day as you've been punting down the hunting down the river. Where were we in relation to things? Let's have a quick look at the
Oh,
map.
Yeah,
by
so
the way,
it's about the end of the day, and I'm explaining trickle down economics to Sigurd.
And it's probably with that amount of time left in the day, you probably are getting towards 2/3 of the way towards your to East Haven. So you think a couple of hours more pushing on, because you can't really camp where you are, but you can try and sleep on the deck of the ship. You probably might want to just let the guy moor you up when you arrive that night and chill there, or trying to push into town. It'll be the choices. It'll be getting on in the day when you.
Well, we just come across the first tavern and try and. This looks like a bit bigger than the rest, so
yeah.
Assume there's a couple of places we.
So you cross the lake without issue, and it is dark or nightfall when you do arrive at.
Is that one day with him?
East Haven. Sorry.
Is that one? Because this guy was taking 5 silver a day. That's 1 silver off each of us.
Yeah, it's one. You've done. Yeah, basically it's the first day's travel, but it's a lot quicker across the lake than it is to do it on foot.
Okay, Briggs, I've just paid you.
Oh, you put it in my sheet?
No, I'm just taking the money off my sheet and putting it on, and just telling you that I paid you.
Okay.
Did you do it earlier when I said I paid you the 2 other times?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay. Let's go find a shady tavern here then, shall we?
Okay, yeah. Make the investigate. Who's gonna investigate for the shady tavern this time?
Don't worry, guys. I got this one this time. I'll find us a really good tavern.
I would like to look on my own for a nice tavern.
Absolutely. No. You can. Sigurd, you can do your one. Make
look at that.
You split up for a little bit, but you both intersect a little while later on the exact same one. Much nicer looking place than the last.
I found it first, Big B. I'm right here.
I mean, I'm also right here.
Well, but I was here first.
I mean, do you have any proof?
Yeah, because you were looking at me and I was looking at the tavern.
I didn't even know you were here.
Well, I still don't even know you're here. So I'm going in the tavern. Goodbye.
I'm pretty sure you started talking to me just now.
And I left.
Clearly know I'm here.
In the tavern, and he's still.
You gotta love the party dynamic.
Sigurd, you know I'm here.
You're
purposefully ignoring me, Sigurd.
Oh dear. But yeah, you both push in at the same time into the new inn. Much cleaner place this time. Certainly a dwarven make again, but certainly not as rough and ready as the last place.
Hold on, are we pushing into the inn at the same time?
Yeah, because you're equal on time.
Okay, this will be funny.
Oh no!
Sigurd, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh right, okay.
You fail. I go into the inn first.
Hang on, Big B.
Hang on, what?
Sigurd, do you have that box on you, or did Vesa have it?
Oh, I got it. Oh.
Oh shit!
It explodes.
Oh, no.
I like to think I'm just walking straight through, so I'm already gone inside the inn.
Hang on, I went in and you were talking to me.
Oh no, James just said we were walking in at the same time.
Yeah. You cast the magic spell his way on that front. It seems to not take effect, but Sigurd, you feel the box shake in your pack or whatever it is for a moment longer, and under your coat, you feel it shake away on that one, on that, but nothing seems to happen as that
what
goes
did
on.
you just do, Big B?
I mean, don't you mean
angered my boss?
What did you just do? Because you're slowed.
The spell's been sucked up by the box technically. So
it didn't take effect.
It hasn't taken effect right in a second. Yeah.
Can I Can I tell if he failed
Does
or
he
not?
know about the
I
box?
mean, he
at
just
all?
spoke normally.
No,
So.
Bigby doesn't know about the box at all.
But but can I tell if he's failed or not by the fact that he just talked to me
No, I think
regularly
he just
and not
does.
slowed?
It either works or doesn't, I think, from your perspective.
Yeah, so you know it hasn't worked, yeah, for some reason. But you don't know he failed, though, I suppose. Yeah, you've got no way of... But
I
barring...
get past it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Could I make an Arcana check?
Yeah, I think you could make an Arcana check and see if... see on that one.
13.
Yeah, you're not entirely sure. You think he just saved on it on that one. I would have given it for something a bit higher, but
Okay. I'm just like, well, okay, I'm already in front of you.
Like go underneath his legs.
No, you can't do that anymore. You're
You
concerned
can't,
over the
'cause
box.
that's what dwarves can do, apparently.
You're so tall. You're 5'1". You're not going through my legs.
We.
I think
We
you'd have at least paused for the box, surely, Sigurd.
Yeah, I would have.
Yeah.
I would. But what the fuck is that?
Would you check on it, by the way?
No, not in front of Bigby.
Okay, no problem. Love
I
the
might tell
party
Bester
yeah,
about it
on
later.
that front. Yeah, they're
I love
so
this
close.
party, Derek. I think it's brilliant.
That boxing, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, your alliance with the Red Wizards is going to be interesting too.
My alliance with the Rip Wizards. Wow.
Well, I don't. Singer doesn't know what a Red Wizard is.
You have
He
no
barely
idea.
doesn't. He barely knows what a wizard is.
Big B is your main example on,
Yeah.
on that. On
Oh
that front.
God, all wizards. Big-headed, isn't he?
It's probably not actually a bad thought,
Assessment.
really.
No,
It
yeah.
probably sums up most wizards on that.
We're
front.
really curious now if the light went off or not. And this is just as Lewis, not as
Yeah,
big.
yeah, no, it's-
I'll be checking. I'll be checking on it later.
Because that thing had one light left, didn't it?
No,
No, it was
all
already
full.
already lit on that. And they've had one other spell enter it since it's been lit.
Because that's interesting. So basically, that would have been one free spell that wouldn't have worked on Sigurd if he got targeted by a spell, right?
Potentially.
So now that's potentially wasted. That's interesting.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it's happened
Okay,
every
well,
time, so on that front so far. But
Alright, what's going on in this inn?
yes, yeah. So sorry, we're in this in here. So yeah, a bit more of a bustle in here on that one, but it's certainly you get the sense that there's. It's mainly dwarves here, much more so than in some of the other places you've been. So it's definitely seems like dwarves run every inn as far as you can see, whether or not there's something going on that front. So yes, there's a lot more bustle in here. Mostly dwarves around on that front, of all different types. What would you like to do? Would you like to get served or go around the town at all? Or?
By the way,
Well, is it already evening? Didn't we say? Do we just?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay,
It is fairly late. Yes, yeah, you do know that much. So it would be last orders in a couple of hours, probably.
Any dwarves that look particularly rich?
Yeah,
I'm
there's
gonna ask around all the dwarves for this weevil. Yeah, that's
the
right.
Weevil guy. Okay, you make your investigation check, I guess, and see how you do on that front.
Oh God.
Yeah, no, it doesn't go great on that front.
I hope I'm saving these investigation checks for looking for traps. The bloody these
than
investigations.
losing them on that
Yeah.
front. Sorry, Rita. Yeah, there is one slightly more elderly gentleman off in the corner. He looks like it's in slightly richer robes. Seems to be sipping a longer drink on that front.
Okay, I'll keep my eye on him for now.
Okay, no problem. Yeah. Certainly, he seems to be. You can see that he's spending coin and getting slowly more drunk as the hours or so pass on that front. Is anyone else doing anything else in here while this is going on? I'm assuming you're getting rooms again.
Yep. Well, time for me to work my moves on Rita.
Anyway, I'll
Please,
read
how
that
many
later.
snowballs in the face do you want?
Hey, I can be quite charming. Thank you very much.
Just not to Rita.
Yeah, I want to look for capable men, and again, does have business cards, stuff like that. I'm just,
Briggs is always on.
I'm
never on.
expanding my business. I'm creating brand awareness. It's a thing, okay?
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Make an investigation check, see if you find some decent guys when you're looking around and on that front.
It's like when you listen to a podcast and they do like a segue into an ad read.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing catches Briggs's eye too much, but you don't have much luck when you're actually here in East.
Just imagine, I'm every town I go, I just hammer like posters into the public notice boards, just creating some awareness about
Brand
the thing.
awareness.
Yeah.
Raising
And
brand awareness.
then I'm just not gonna whine about it ever again.
Yeah.
Because
Do you want to move 200 miles away and work as a mercenary?
Yeah. You too could have all of this. Yes.
All right. Can I walk over to Rita, please?
Yeah.
Oh,
You make a perception check. See if you can figure out who she's eyeing on in the room or not.
14.
Probably against Rita's, I'm going to say sleight of hand to be trying to hide that you were trying to scope that guy out. Yeah, okay, yeah, Bigby. Yeah. Oh, you make your way over to Rita.
Yeah. So, have you been thinking more about our lessons?
I mean, yeah, we haven't really had that many lately, but as soon as we get some more downtime, be good to learn some more.
Well, what you got any new answers for me this time around?
For the fire thing, is that?
Yeah. What are the 3 things you need to make a fire?
The guts of that thing we fought a couple of days ago. A bit of fleece and some leather. That's it.
Yeah, your answer last time was far better. No,
I
listen.
don't even remember what those answers were.
it's
You were actually. I remember the last answer you gave was actually one of them was quite close. But no. Look.
Was it like brimstone or something? Brimstone or charcoal or one of those things?
No, it wasn't one of those things, but it was something else. But look, I don't know who you're trying to rob tonight, but you'll make more money if you just use the titles you've been given.
If I use the what?
Well, you've been deputized by that Southwell fella. Use that to your advantage. You know, you probably won't even have to use any spells.
Yeah, old habits die hard.
Trust me, as soon as you start slinging magic around for shit like that, it usually comes back to bite you.
I mean, I'm usually not in one spot long enough for it to come around to bite me.
Hey, I've been all over the place and shit doesn't seem to not bite me.
You're just not careful enough.
Shows what you know. I'll walk away.
No, I was asking how drunk that guy was getting. On a scale of like a normal roll to disadvantage on wisdom.
Yeah, he's pretty drunk at this point. Yeah.
Then I would like to try and charm him out some money.
Absolutely. Yeah. Wisdom saving throw. I mean, he's not gonna. Oh, did it twice, but yeah, no, he fails abysmally. What are you trying to do with him? Just trying to get some of his coin out of him as time passes.
She's just trying to sleep with him.
But instead of that, she gets 80 gold pieces out of him through what she's trying there, and the while away the last little bit of the evening. On that front, and no one's the wiser on that front.
How
well for at least an hour.
Yeah, but he's drunk anyway.
Yeah.
Rita must be absolutely loaded.
Yeah.
Well,
no comment.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think Rita's going to get the profits from the mine. How much did room for the night cost?
5 silver for this place, and they're actually
cheaper
reasonable
than
rooms.
The shithole we stayed in previously.
Yeah, absolutely. Because this one's actually reputable. And the next day, I'm assuming you have your meeting again with the leaders. They don't seem to have had any trouble down this part of the land, but
I'll do my usual asking around as well.
Okay. See how you do. Make an investigation check. See how you get on. But yeah, you have no luck with that on that front as you do your investigations on that one. Is anyone else up to anything while this is going on?
Yeah, I'm just talking to the guy. I mean, this is the biggest town we've been to so far, right?
Yeah,
Or was
definitely
that-
seems
okay.
more of a apart from Brimshander, obviously, but yeah, of the
Okay,
bunch.
out of these places, I'm like, Brinshander just got attacked, so they could really use some more men. The Frost Giants appear to really be honing that place.
Okay, yeah, just make a persuasion roll on that one and see how it goes.
15.
15. Yeah, I mean you impress the nature of the problem on him, and he's like, yeah, well, the Tentams have to work together and come together in times of strife, and yeah, we'll send men as soon as we can. Within the day.
When you do, can you send some information to Southwell? You know the man.
I know of him. Yeah, yes, absolutely.
All right,
What can I
tell
do
him
for
that the people of I and J,
Care Koenig and Care
Dineval and Care Koenig.
Yes.
Tell them that they've been pretty safe from Frost Giants. Care Dineval was trying to send some guys. Care Koenig were leaving. They're not supplying any guys. But they're quite concerned about a white dragon. Might be famous in the area.
Yeah,
But neither of those guys have seen any activity of Frost Giants around their neck of the woods.
Okay, so that holds true with this place as well. So that's interesting on that front. But yeah, absolutely, he will pass that, get that info done with his men, and yeah, we'll send them down the east way within the day.
Okie dokie.
Okay, and is it back to the boats, or would anyone else be up to anything in the interim in town? This is one of the larger towns, yeah. So you guys are looking for the magic shop then? Is that there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we might as well.
Yeah, sure. Make an investigation check and see what you can come up with.
The Poundland equivalent to magic shops, so we can get like discounted sending stones.
Discounted ones off in the distance.
One gold sending stone.
It doesn't take long, but with the 20, you do find another little shop fairly similar to the last one that you were in, but again, it seems to be a small potion seller of some description in there. An old, well, not so old, but an auburn-haired woman with a long robes welcomes you into this small place with it's got a few healing type potions, etc. You think it's more of a not religious, but certainly more on that sort of a line of items as you enter. And what can I do for you? Sorry.
More religious, you say?
Yeah, certainly. She's got a bit more of that look around you on that one. You can make a perception check and see if you recognise the symbols on the robes on that front.
Could it be a religion check?
It could be a religion check. Yeah.
10.
Yeah, you're not totally sure from what you're seeing there, but there are a few symbols that make sense of that you may have remember from seeing back when you were in Westbridge. So looks similar robes to one of the women you met there.
Westbridge, so coins, but Bigby wouldn't know that.
No.
Well, we're hello, madam. We're here on official business. We are deputies, and we're looking for any aid you can provide. We can have the 10 towns go and repay you for your troubles, but we are looking for any resources you can offer us at a discount for right now.
Okay. Let's have a look. See how good on the roll it's going to be. Yeah, she's not got much more than some standard healing potions. I'm afraid she can offer you the standard or the next one up, but other stock she's not got a lot of. It's not a lot in this place, unfortunately.
Well,
I mean, for the deputies of 10 Town, we obviously need the better healing potions.
Yes, Markham Southwell himself has given us his word to reimburse whatever discounts you give us.
Okay, yeah, make the persuasion check as well with it.
With advantage, because I'm helping.
Yep.
Wouldn't that be a deception check?
Yes.
Rita, are you proficient in deception?
Oh yeah.
Sweet. 18.
18. Yeah. I mean, yeah, she definitely thinks you can. She's taken in by what you're saying and on this front, and yeah, she can offer you a good deal on the healing potions. I'm going to say I'm going to say exactly a third off the prices. So, what ones are you after? You're after the second one up, aren't you? Hold on, let's find the list.
Greater healing is 150.
That's it. Yeah. So she'll offer you it for 100 gold, and she has 2 of them.
Okay. What do you guys think?
Well, can I take 2 small, lesser ones?
The standard ones, yeah. She'll do them for 30 gold.
How many of them does she have?
She has 4 of those, I'm going to say, and 2 of the other ones.
Okay.
I'll definitely just buy one of those. Maybe.
No problem. Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
She's definitely willing to offer you on that one. So yeah, by all means, mark down what ones of her healing potions you're taking. None of the greaters, or just the
Just the basic.
just the basics.
Yeah, I think there's enough of the basics there, and we're getting 30 gold.
Yeah, it's not bad going, and good use of the combo there on that one. That's definitely true. As you're leaving, she sort of gestures towards the there's like a little like pond shrine thing off in the corner. She sort of gestures in its sort of direction as you're leaving, as making the inference.
I throw one water deep dragon in.
One water deep dragon.
Oh yeah, I was looking at the Sword Coast Adventure Guide. They call like gold pieces there a dragon.
Oh, nice. So yeah, you throw 1 gold into the font, and she may luck be with you, and yeah, she seems happy with how that all went. And,
so she worships Bane. Okay.
She actually turns back to her and says, "One more thing."
Did you just say Shizu?
Oh
yeah, that's a habit. We've all done.
Says one more thing. Looks around to see if Bigby's listening or if he's there, and says, "Do you know what the 3 components to make fire are?" I'll roll an intelligence for her to see how she would do. She has no clue. Sorry, yeah, arcane is not my my strong suit. I'm sorry. Blast. Yeah, I'll leave.
You make your way back towards the boats, or is there anything else you guys would be doing as things are going?
Okay. Sure, back to the boat it is, yeah.
Back to the boat, yeah. So it's still fairly early in the day, so you know you can get a good run as things go. You make your way down the river and into the next lake. It's the shallowest part that you've managed to get through, and now you're actually on the lake. You can see the nearest town is going to all be coming up very, very quickly. As you're getting within maybe half a mile of the next town, I need whoever's keeping a lookout to make a perception check.
That would be Vessa. You got a 27.
Okay. Vessa spots smoke coming from the town further down the river.
Oh shit. Should we just go straight there?
Oh yeah, see if we can go help. I mean, we can always just does he happen to see any giant Viking ships around?
No, he does not see any giant Viking ships on that.
Okay,
front.
they might be getting attacked by somewhere else then.
So yeah, you're passing by towards the other one, or are you carrying on to your original destination? I suppose.
I'd like to go to the next town if that's okay.
Oh, you want to go to F now? We see G is on fire.
No, F is the one on that you see the smoke coming from. He's seeing that further down the road.
That's what I thought it was.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were
It's
thinking
from the one further down. You said.
I thought
Yes.
this was G. Okay.
No. So this is this is further down. That's what it's.
How long would it take us to get to F then?
Well, it's 6-7 miles, so an hour or 2, I suppose. An hour probably on the lake.
I don't think we can help.
Yeah, that'd be way too late to help them or anything. Let's just go to our original destination.
No,
Well,
I don't think
our-
Vesna or Sig would let you just leave people be destroyed.
I
Yeah,
mean,
and our job
I mean,
here is-
maybe it's just a fire and they're putting it out themselves.
Oh please, come on!
can I make a persuasion check to Vesna and Sigurd?
What are you
So I'm
What are you
just
trying to say? Yes.
Look, we have been given a responsibility to warn as many towns as possible.
Yeah,
And
but there's
since-
one being attacked, Big B. That's not.
Yes, but it will take us. It will take us an hour. It will take us an hour to get here.
If
Where
it takes
there
an
is a
hour, I
town.
mean, it means we can save more people than if we didn't go at all.
But look, if we got there and that place was a wreckage, then they might just attack G straight away.
Maybe, but if we go across the coast, we'd be able to see them anyway.
I mean,
I'm just walking up to the boatsman, the guy that's steering the ship, and I'm just gonna put 10 gold in his pocket and just point towards the town to there,
What time?
Which one? Yes.
the one that's on fire.
Good
Okay.
hand, Briggs.
Okay. Cool. But yeah.
Alright,
So
I'm a heartless bastard like you would be.
as you're
End of
as
discussion.
you're having the discussion, you realise that you're actually starting to pass past the dock, Big B, as this is going on that one, and it's beginning to continue to sail, unless anyone does anything, obviously.
I destroyed now.
I got a suggestion.
I
Okay.
cast counterspell.
Counterspell. Yeah, it's going to be a little while yet.
Uncanny dodge.
You
Haven't
dodged
you
a
got that?
suggestion.
Haven't you got uncanny dodge now, or is it the other one?
It's
I got
evasion
uncanny
first,
dodge,
isn't it?
not evasion.
You have evasion.
Oh.
No, evasion second. It's the one. That's the one where it
Oh,
gives
no, we still
half
got it wrong. Sorry, I was throwing those two round the wrong way. Okay, yeah. So another hour starts to pass by, and as you get closer, you can see some of the buildings of the town are literally burning. You can see people are throwing water over some of the worst burning buildings, but they've well caught alight at this point. And there's a few screams and hollers coming from deeper within the town as you're coming up towards the dock. What would you like to do?
First of all, I would like to use my staff to put mage armor on myself, and second, I would like to warg into my owl.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. So as you're getting closer there, your eyes glaze over as you do that, and you're just doing a scan over the top of the town.
But yeah, I'd just like to get an eye for what's going on. If I see any giants in particular, anything like that.
I wouldn't be waiting for Big B, man. I think I'd just go run towards the.
Yeah, at the moment, I think the boat's pulling. Bigby's doing
Oh, is
this
that-
as the boat's
you're doing
sort of
it as
coming
we're pulling in?
as they're pulling
Fair
in. No sign of giants right at this moment, but you can see something off in the distance, heading off towards the middle area here, and that definitely would be giants, two at least from what you can see. But the town itself is free of them at this moment in time. But it looks like they've harassed and moving on.
We didn't see any coming across the coast as we were coming down, no.
Nothing coming across the coast. No, you would have spotted anything because it's fairly clear right up to where the woods are. So you would have spotted something if that was a thing. But I suppose you are now on the side of things where the giants retreated on the south side of Brimshanda. So maybe it's a leftover from that, or they're more of them are coming over this way instead of going back towards Brimshanda.
Well, Vester's trying to put the flames out with gust of wind.
Okay, interesting.
Because it says here, each creature, it's something about fire. So the gust disperses gas or vapor and it extinguishes candles, torches, and similar unprotected flames in the area. It causes protected flames such as those to... So, I think...
Yeah, there's certainly not protected flames on that front. Yeah, I definitely think he can start helping putting out a couple of the buildings on the close to the dock, and people are impressed by that. And as you start helping out, anyone else doing anything? Any of the others trying to help with the flames or the fires? You see people running around in looking fairly distraught at the moment.
I don't really have anything that can put out a fire.
you're the other. You're used to starting them.
Not like the other way around. Yeah.
Briggs, anything, or Sigurd, or Rita,
Nope,
anything at all?
nothing.
I mean, Rita might splash some water here and there with her hands.
I mean, I suppose
Okay.
I can pour some tea on the flames, but that's about it.
No, fair enough. So you maybe
Okay.
helping
Well, I
out with
assume-
a little bit.
I assume Vesser's just like spamming all 3 of his 3rd level spell slots to like
I was
just
on
put
mute.
out as much flame as possible.
no.
But okay, Bigby, I'm just looking for whoever is some kind of resemblance of order, any kind of like town guard or any guy in
Yeah,
charge.
there's definitely some town guards around. They're certainly trying to even things out and try and deal with the panic, but they're basically trying to marshal people to try and take out the worst of the flames. But yeah, you can try
I
and
was
talk
just
to some of
saying,
them.
like,
They're going
Help people out of like rubble and stuff. If
Wait, is the town treasury all right?
you can make a look for that in a second on that one. You can make a perception check. Sigurd, what you're doing at the moment?
just helping people out of rubble where I can see helping people out. Just
Yeah,
Just helping
absolutely. Yeah,
people
you go and make a
then-
perception check as well. See if you can see anyone in some of the couple of the collapsed buildings on that front. 17. Yeah, you do. You spot what looks to be the hand of a child, and it crawls towards you. But yeah, no, you spot the hand of a child under some of the rubble on that
shit.
front, and you start to. I'm assuming he's starting to help pull that person out on that one. They look very badly injured. You can try and make a medicine check, see if you can help save them on that front.
medicine, you say?
Yeah, trying to save. Well, unless you've got a healing kit or something
No.
extra on that one. Yeah. You think they're still breathing, but yeah, they're not in a good way. But you managed to help stabilize them a bit. You don't know how great a job you've done, but there's something there. So Rita, what are you looking for in theory on your front?
I was just wondering if the town treasury was on fire and if they needed like some help with that.
Well, yeah, you'd have to make an investigation check to see if you could find that, or is it more you're looking for buildings that look more?
Could I ask the guards? Any
Where
guys
you
that are running
found
past?
Reggie? Does it need
Just
help?
like a deputy of 10 towns, the guy from Bryn Shander, sheriff guy, Markham, was it?
I hope this is actually what you're saying as well.
It's of the utmost importance that all the town's treasuries are safe from giants. So need to make sure that nothing was taken or everything's.
Yeah, you
all
can make your deception
order.
roll then.
Oh,
26.
Whoa.
Yeah, he points
Not as
you.
good as Bigby's.
But
Still
good,
sounds
yeah.
pretty bloody good.
Pretty damn good. Yeah, he points you towards a building that's made of stone, so not looking dramatically on fire, but yeah, maybe a little bit of the porch is burning a little bit as he carries on running and trying to keep things moving with the people trying to help with the town.
Okay, as a deputy of 10 towns, I will carry out my inspection of the treasury.
You can make a persuasion roll, deception roll, but it would have to be. It's going to be a horribly high DC, but you can try.
If only it was an advantage. Yeah?
It was only with advantage, yeah. Yeah, you don't have much luck on that front with the with one of the women behind the counters in the sort of the secure area in the treasury room.
They're still there. They aren't helping with the town.
No, that one woman is definitely locked behind her doors at the moment, and no, she's not helping.
Break her
It's
out.
a miracle I haven't been
Break
burned
her out
out
with
alive.
A wisdom save from her.
Okay, wisdom save.
DC 16. Oh,
I
you know
was
what?
going to say at disadvantage because the town is panicked.
So
Well,
what
she's-
did you cast?
I was casting subtle suggestion.
Yeah. So okay. So yeah, no worse for wear either way on that front.
So she doesn't let me in, and she doesn't stand guard there for 8 hours, unfortunately.
No, not in this case. But good try. What the rest of you continue on helping with the evacuation? Oh, not the evacuation, but helping with the what's going on in the town, or
Vesper's probably certainly like just wasting all of his second level spell slots using gusts of wind everywhere.
Yep. Trying
And
to
doing medicine checks as well on everyone.
Well, I think first he's putting out the fires.
Yeah, fair enough on that front. And if no one's doing anything different, you spend the next few hours doing exactly that on that front, trying to even things out, and you do no issue at all.
We two would be sulking about how tight-fisted the people of this town are.
not helping out. And
Rita could always go and try and go to people's houses, but is that are you that low?
No, I only rob people to their faces. I mean, I'm not that much of a thief.
The voice in Reacher's head says on that front.
And then another voice says, "Yes, you are. Listen to me, not here."
Yeah, the devil on each shoulder.
The devil on each shoulder. They're both just telling it to do it.
It's all gone wrong on that front. Okay, so yeah,
they could have given me advantage.
So this goes without issue. You managed to put out most of the fires within a few hours. The initial semblance of panic seems to die down. But what would you like to do?
Were these fire giants then, or were they frost giants?
The guards seem to suggest they were frost giants from what they know. They have only ever seen frost giants in this location, and they did head back off towards the road as far as they can tell, and the tracks would sort of confirm that.
Okay.
Classic frost giants setting fires everywhere.
Well, they've done damage. And,
they probably knocked over like lanterns and stuff, haven't they?
It's more the burnings there from that front.
That's my worst lie yet.
Okay. So sorry guys. Yeah, so you've done that front. You've met a few of the guards that have told you that bit of information. But what's the plan from your side?
How bad is the town looking right now?
Looks more like it's been harassed than anything else. There was a fair few buildings damaged in the interim. You're not sure how many are dead, but it's not. It was certainly nowhere near the sort of attack that Brimshander would had to deal with, or was.
And where did you say the frost giants ran off to?
They were heading back towards the road, as far as you can tell, the main trail from what you could see.
Okay. Should we? Maybe these guys should probably go to somewhere more safer.
Yeah, tell them to go to.
The nearest town or Brimshander.
Brimshander, yeah. Fair.
Can you send somebody to Goodmead?
Yeah, I think the guards would be more suggesting that maybe they evacuate people towards Goodmead because it's just easier, and they don't want to be heading towards. They don't want to head towards where the giants are. So yeah, on that front. But yeah, they're definitely thinking the idea of evacuating as many as they can.
Should we escort them there, considering we wanted to go there anyway?
Basically, we can tell these guys to tell. I mean, how long is the walk from here to Goodmead?
It was 6, you said, isn't it?
Yeah, 6 or 7 miles. So, it's certainly doable in not too dramatic amount of time.
We could. How many boats do they have?
There's a few trawlers out there, maybe 5 or 6 actually down on the docks.
Can they go upstream? No, I imagine they can.
It's a lake, isn't it? So
they can. It's not fast things, and they do change between the lakes. So yes.
So technically, they could just keep ferrying people there.
Yeah, that's too true. Yeah, and that's probably something they would come to the conclusion on as well is that maybe they take some people overland and some because they can guard them, and then the rest
Women
by
and
water.
children on the boats.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, do that. Tell.
It's probably an action plan that's happened on the lakes in the past as well. It's probably something they've had to deal with.
Bring all the food. Bring all the food and warm clothing you can. Tell the people in good mood what happened to you this day, and
some of them are angling towards trying to retaliate on that front, but
okay, go ahead.
So
how many of them are evacuating?
I think a good portion of the people are going to be trying to leave the town, is what they're saying. Women and children first, is what they're thinking.
Including the woman from the treasury.
You don't know that now. You can make an investigation check and see how it goes.
Just
go to the treasury, I suppose.
Yeah.
Are you staying while this evacuation is going on, or are you?
No, I think we
like a bit of both. Do we want to see the evacuation started? I would assume.
Yeah, we want to see it go underway.
Okay, yeah. So it's definitely underway for a few hours, maybe 4 or 5 hours. Will pass by as that's going on. So Rita, you can go back towards the treasury and see what you see there. It's fairly obvious as you get close that the building has been just locked up. They aren't there, or they at least don't give the it doesn't give the look of a place that's actually in use.
Does it look like a sort of magical lock or just normal lock?
I mean, it could be.
You
told me what you were doing.
You can make an Arcana check on the door and see what it is. Are you sneaking, or are you doing anything as you're going near this building?
No, because I'm a deputy. I'm not sneaking.
Okay, fair enough. You think there is some sort of a magical lock on the door.
Well, that sucks. So I'll abandon that trailer full and.
Okay, fair enough. Anyone else doing anything in this time while that was going on? Obviously, the evacuation has been underway on that front.
Do they have a magic shop here?
Every town with you, bro.
There probably is one, but unfortunately, I think you don't think anything will be open right now to be able to help you because of what's going on.
It was a joke. It's fine.
On that one. Oh dear. What's the plan, guys? Sorry, what's your
let's just
thoughts?
get on our boat. Come on.
Yeah, I guess let's go to Ironmaster's, deal with this dwarf stuff.
Wait, shouldn't we try to follow the giants and
I'm wondering if Fessa would be
where they go?
suggesting it or not. Yes.
Well, the thing is, the giants are probably going back down to the southeast anyway, southwest.
They're certainly going south.
They're not in the hills, right? I mean, they could be holed up here or something.
They
We don't know.
Genuinely anywhere.
Well, we have no idea. I mean, they left a while ago now. We have no idea where they're going. Like, we could probably track them, but it's miles of tundra.
They're giants.
And who knows what might be happening to Luskin in that time.
Yeah.
So yes, so you guys get back on your boat and start to punt downstream. You'll be going over punting down for it's quite a long way down to Ironmaster now. So
it's downhill, so we're going really fast, right?
you are making good time following the river down. That's no problem on that front. It gets to the first night of that trip, and you can just continue sailing and try and rest on the boat, or would you stop?
Would he continue sailing, or would he be like?
He doesn't like the idea, but he'd do it if you tell him.
I mean, we can temporarily moor and maybe start a fire and do all that.
Yeah, I think so.
He's more comfortable with that idea than trying to navigate in the dark on that front. So, you absolutely park up somewhere that's a bit more on the shallows on the side of the river, and you can try and sleep for the evening again. Same watches as before, or
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, and now we got bricks.
Oh yeah.
That's true. Who's taking first watch?
I'll do it again because it's still light, I would assume, ish.
Yeah, I'll take the darkest point in the night.
Okay.
Oh,
I can take the third one then.
Roll the 12.
Reaches on the third.
Okay.
Okay, Sigurd, roll the d12.
Yay.
Okay, yeah. So your time passes without any incident. Then Briggs, roll a d12 and see how things go in your time. Again, quiet for your period of the evening, and then Rita, you're the last one in the group. Oh yeah, and completely passing without issue as you go through, and morning comes and you're able to get back on the boat and start.
I suppose that is more realistic though than encountering every time, because like whenever I go for a walk, I don't get jumped.
Yeah, I prefer it this way than just it absolutely happens.
And I you know,
but it gives
you don't know where I live,
it gives it a bit of a
like,
random thing, so I kind of
there's
like
quite a
that.
high chance of me getting jumped here, and I don't, so it's fine.
Well, to Ironmaster.
Onwards to Ironmaster, yeah. And this on this second day, you guys actually do get close enough to see the large stones that you were told about off in the actual distance, and you're able to moor up and in the proximity. So yeah, you can see up ahead the large mounds of these summoning stones, and you've been told that hanging around and waiting here, someone would eventually come forth.
I think Orgric basically said that she would say, like, if we mentioned her name, it might help.
Yeah.
Other than that, just be cool, I guess.
We'll go meet the. Is this where the Bright Helm clan is?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
So yes, you wait
Rita
hours.
stands in the middle, and then draws a symbol in the ground, and then says Orgric's name 3 times.
And you guys wait and wait and wait, and evening begins to come round, and then night.
And I try touching the stones and stuff as well.
You can absolutely, yeah. You can do any of
poking
that
around
stuff.
them and,
Yeah, you can make an investigation check of the stones.
Investigation.
Yes, 16. You don't recognise all the dwarven runes on them, but some of them do make sense to you. And there's nothing magical going on in the runes that you can see that are on them, or the inscriptions. It just seems like they're very old stones.
I mean, maybe we should make like a fire to make some smoke to just show that we're here.
Is it already evening?
It's getting close, yeah, unless there was something you were doing. You've been waiting most of a day.
I mean, I thought we'd probably do that like quite soon, as it's fucking freezing.
Yeah, no, I'm not denying that. You can absolutely have made a fire and done all of that.
What's the weather like today?
Still clear, so it seems like that whatever was going on when you arrived, that sort of storm thing is past now, and it's much clearer weather now.
How about we change that? So,
Change the weather.
That didn't actually come up with the spell effect I wanted, but basically, a storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that's 10 feet tall within a 60-foot radius centered around a point you can choose. So basically, Vesa can make a huge fucking storm cloud over us.
Okay.
And I think that would be. I think he doesn't have to use any of its damage effects. He can just have a cloud above us.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like that. I like the flavour of it.
Maybe he has like light, thunder, and lightning, but going inside the cloud, so it's making the noise.
Yeah, that sounds really good on that one. I like that a lot.
Who wouldn't investigate that?
Yeah.
About an hour after you guys have caused that, you do see some dark iron-clad dwarves heading towards the area. Hold on that one. So yeah, so these two guards come over and basically state your business. What are you here? Why are you making all that lightning and thunder for?
We've summoned you here today to request aid for Bryn Shander and 10 towns.
And what right do you have to come to our lands and ask these questions?
Frost giants are on the rampage, and a clanswoman of your own said that you might be able to offer some aid for her. Her name was Brighthelm Orgrick.
Okay, yeah, I mean they both slowly nod at that information, that they're hearing that, and yeah, they will start to traipse away. They don't seem overly interested in anything else. They nod in your direction and then start trotting off. Those two do.
I go, that's Dwarven for. Wait here, I'm going to check to see if this is correct and going to bring someone back and meet you.
So you wait for the next hour, and then they will return with another guy.
Out of interest, did someone say that the rocks are sacred in some way?
Ulgrich told you that they were sort of sacred in some way.
Okay.
Originally. A more surly looking guy, but you can actually see his face is brought to you, and I hear you got info on my cousin.
Yeah, she's doing alive. She's doing well, alive. Killing frost giants with a crossbow.
And she sent you guys here for aid.
Yep.
What can we be doing for you? Is it you want us to send men to Bryn Shander then?
Honestly, any kind of help you can provide would be most appreciated by Orbrick, I guess, and the people of Bryn Shander, and
any
towns.
information they've got. I mean, that would be quite useful if they have any information.
Okay, yeah,
Do you know the Weevil?
Do you know the Weevil? Can you make a persuasion roll, Big B, just to see how well this is going over?
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he definitely accepts what you're saying and notes that yeah, he will go and help his cousin, and he will rally what men he can for that cause, and it's at that point he offers you a gemstone as payment for delivering this message to him. He says you might be able to gain more people and more help if you do head towards Farshire as well. Basically, he knows there's a woman there called Dashra, and she actually trains griffins and riders of griffins. And he says
maybe
that
she
would
can
be...
take us to Mordor.
He says that maybe that payment of that gem might help get you some training on with those beasts if you're interested.
Griffin riding.
I mean, is that really part of our brand? That feels very...
We haven't got a brand.
I mean, Briggs has a brand, and I'm sure he'd...
Yeah, Briggs is... Yeah,
do griffins fit with the with his brand?
I
mean, he could literally have an air force.
Are we really a griffin riding kind of party?
I mean, if we did have an air force, that'd give us an edge against other armies. So, in principle, I'm interested.
Look, we didn't join the Empire, okay? We haven't got an air force. Not going on about it.
You didn't go that far, yeah. Yes.
Where's Fireshare?
So up in the map here, then obviously, so we're at Ironmaster now, or on the outskirts of it. You know, you have info on Huddleston, and you now have possibilities of griffins in Fireshire. So it's really what ways you might be heading. You do still have the option of taking the boat, and of course that can probably hug the coast round. But
don't forget, we need to tell the dwarves to send word to Bryn Shander as well.
So you've got a Big B. You've got 100 gold piece gem in your possession as well from him for payment. So yeah, Huddleston, Farshire, Luxon. What's the thoughts? It all gets more distant.
Go to Tom Huddleston, or
all right. So maybe we should go to Huddle. Maybe we should go to Huddlestone then Farshire.
Yeah, I think that's the best course of action. I mean, it'd be quicker going down to Fireshire as well because it's downhill. Even though it doesn't matter, it always feels faster going downhill.
going south is the way of things on that front.
Well, let's give this ferryman. Let's tell this ferryman he can go home.
Goodbye,
Yep.
ferryman.
Goodbye, ferryman. Yep, this last day of that front. So yeah, he's been paid. He's happy with his wares on that front.
I'll
So
flick
are you
him,
guys gonna
a gold piece as well? Single gold piece.
there
As
you
a
go.
tip.
Okay, yeah, no, he's you can actually keep him in smokes for a while. It's all good.
Yeah, and then I think to myself, like, this is why you don't have any money.
Yeah, it's literally all spent on the tobacco. So you've got two choices here. You can either stick to the roads as far as you can see it, or you can try and cut across land to do it.
And we
Obviously,
don't
one's
know what way
quicker than the
to
other.
be. That's the
Let's just stick to the roads, because otherwise we'll be like going through rough terrain and stuff. It'll be
What's
awful.
It's not that. It's we'll end up here or something because we'll roll low or some shit like that. So
I think it'll be better. I think roads are better in this situation. I mean, how long would it take us? Like 2 days?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you think it would be your gut, knowing the general size of the area, it would be 2 days.
Come on then, let's stick to the road.
Stick to the road.
Roll what 6 D12s?
Yes, yeah. So if you do the first night and then go from there.
Go on
So
then, we'll all roll one.
why not?
Yes.
12!
Oh no, baby again!
Big
Well,
B,
last time I didn't actually get attacked by anything. It was just
Well,
dragging.
no.
no,
we
it
rolled
wasn't.
well.
No, but it was interesting to.
Should we continue rolling or?
Yeah, sure. Why not? See, let's see how if it gets.
We
any-
roll 6, shall we?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I'll roll another one because it's still up.
So it is during your first night that you are actually you hear growling as things.
Who is that? It's Bigby again. Bigby, do you even wake anyone up this time? The fucking dragon last
Make
time
a
you
make a
didn't
perception check, Bigby. We'll see what you're picking up of what's going on.
wake- This is in the night as well.
That's
Yeah.
a 14.
Okay, I don't.
Have you
think
got
these things are gonna be,
disadvantage,
overly stealthy. Hold on. No, it's got okay. So it's got a +4 to this. So let's see.
And assume we probably can't see its roll straight away. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, you got +4 though.
Yeah, it's got +4 to that. So yeah, you don't hear anything until you hear the growling as these creatures get close on that front. And yeah, it's probably at this point that people start to realise what's going on. Yeah, so you're currently the only person that is awake. So your first sort of turn, it's going to be you only dealing with what's going on, I guess.
Ah!
Oh, Jesus!
Oh, Yeti.
Yetis!
I thought they were going to be wolves.
Okay, right. So at this point, Bigby is awake. Bigby, you can do initiative at this point.
That's pretty
Okay.
useful.
So, Bigby, yeah, you're the first to react as you can hear the snarling from these creatures as they're getting closer.
Okay. How much noise does a fireball make?
I think it's a fair bit of noise. Yeah.
I don't even have to like figure out the area. They're standing right next to each other, so this is
Yeah.
just going to be a 3rd level fireball.
Okay, go for it.
Hey, that's good damage.
Okay, yeah, that is good damage. Let's see. Dexterity first one. Dexterity the second one. Can you see these? Or are they not coming through?
No.
No.
So, okay, so I will... One failed, one saved. Right, okay, so damage-wise, one of them takes the full whack. Okay, and the other one is going to take... Okay, yes, and yeah, the rest of you start to wake up as all this is kicking off, and a big fireball goes off in amongst the Yetis, and yeah, you can all roll your initiative into the scheme as this is going on. So what I'll do is we do your familiar, Bigby, the Yetis, and then I'll order it, and then it goes from there, kind of thing.
Okay, well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, guys, waking up! You got this.
And then your familiar is your familiar is next on the list as well.
Yeah, my familiar just swoops in and gives Briggs advantage, and then flies away.
No problem. Okay. The Yetis, So yeah, they've definitely taken fire damage on that one. I think they're just literally coming in. Yes.
40 feet.
I'm pretty sure these guys attack at disadvantage from fire, so
They do.
it's a regular roll because you guys are probably still prone.
Yeah, we are. We're just lying on the floor like lemons.
Okay, so yeah, so they Briggs, the one on you makes his attack. 25 to hit, so yeah, that does hit on that one.
Oh crap!
And then the second
13.
one.
Oh my god!
Hey,
I missed. And I
this
haven't
is
even got my.
Vesta.
Oh, this is still on Briggs, is it?
Yeah, so that's still on Briggs on that one. So it's swipes and misses.
Yeah, 14 misses.
Okay, then Sigurd, you're the one.
Yeah, even without armor that missed.
Right. Okay. So Sigurd, yes, the one on you tries to claw down.
Oh,
and,
of course that would
of course
happen
it
to me.
crits on that first one, and then tries again for the second.
Oh, at least he misses that one. I'm fine.
Okay.
I just take it. It's good, like.
So now Briggs, as this thing's clawed into you, you're now you're around to your turn.
Yeah. So I'll wake up. Okay, so I'll rage because I was just attacked by a giant clawing monster.
That makes sense.
So yeah, rage, and then great sword. I mean, I assume I've got my great sword within arm's length.
Yeah, you would have it close. You would have it close by, absolutely.
You're sleeping in the wilderness now, not an inn, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just-
You're not in the same thing on that one. So first one's damage is 13.
Oh, I'll stand up for this, by the way.
Of course, yeah. No, I'm definitely assuming on that one. And
Anyway, nice crit.
Crit for the next one. Nice. So another 20. So yeah, you definitely viciously cut into this creature as you jump to your feet with your sword. And
This
you do all
endangered
that
species.
the majestic beast is under attack as you go for it. Anything else you're doing on your turn, Briggs?
Look menacing.
I like it.
That's
Sigurd,
about it.
round to your turn.
Okay, so Sigurd sort of is taken aback a bit and uses his swords to get himself up and just like a wild slash out.
Okay, yeah, make the swings at the beastie and see what you get.
I get a 10, because that's how it works apparently.
Well, after the shock of the initial attack, fair enough.
Well, you do still get to run away, so you got that going. But
I will. I'll attack again.
Okay,
There we go.
much better. Yeah, you.
And some 7 sneaky damage. I'll go here.
Okay, excellent. Rita, round to your turn.
So he's getting up, moving 15 feet that way, and then casting a twinned firebolt.
Okay. Excellent choice.
14,
No, does not hit.
16.
16 does hit. So that will hit the second. That will hit the second.
yeah, 16 damage.
That's nice. Well done. And so the one on that one will have disadvantage on its attack. Okay, and round to Vessa.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're just gonna run in, but okay, Vessa is gonna call forth some lightning,
Okay.
and I presume we haven't have we rested since the dwarves?
Rested since the dwarves.
Yeah.
The second
Yes, you
roll.
have, because it would have been you were waiting around till night before.
So he uses his action to call forth a bolt of lightning, and he's going to use his channel divinity to do a max damage channel
So
call
is it
lightning,
con
and I'm
save?
pretty sure he can target both of them because I think it's like a 3x3 square.
Nice. Okay.
So they would take 30 damage if they fail this save. That's the dex save.
Fail.
Succeed.
Succeed. Okay, so the one that failed takes 30 damage,
Yep.
This one will take 50.
And he's concentrating on that right now.
Okay, no problem. Round to Big B.
Okay, I'm going to. Only one of them has taken fire damage this round,
Correct.
Yeah.
but I can't imagine these guys are that wise.
You know, I mean, you wouldn't have to play. It would be fairly obvious these things aren't going to be very.
No, I think we. Yeah, okay, screw it. I'm gonna do it. I haven't gotten this successfully out. Slow. So both of them have to make wisdom saving throws. DC 16.
Wisdom save. Okay, 1 and
Pass.
2.
Jesus Christ! What's the +1? Ah.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay, I'm never using.
I mean,
using
they're
Aspire
wild.
again.
They need to, they would be wiser than.
No, it's just unlucky they have a +1, but it was DC 16.
Yeah.
That's shit. Ah. Oh no, I can't do anything else this turn.
but your familiar can. It's giving one
Yeah,
of them
yeah.
advantage.
Yep. I think only one of them, by the way, took fire damage this round.
Yeah. So yeah, I've got that noted. Which one?
Okay, he's gonna give which did I see which one got hit by the firebolt?
Yeah, you would have seen that absolutely. It's actually the one on this side next to Vessa.
Oh, okay. So, okay.
Alright, I'm gonna give Riggs advantage then and fly away.
Okay, no problem. Okay, the Yetis. So first things first, it will be on Briggs first. So first claw, massive
Misses.
fail. Second claw,
Second one
18.
hits. But I
10 damage.
reduced the slashing, so
That's 14. That's 14 damage. Yeah.
Okay, and then the rolls on Vessa at disadvantage. So claw.
Miss.
16 hit him. I doubt it.
That's a miss.
18.
The second one.
hits.
Second one hits. Bloody hell.
He's gonna use his he's gonna use his rebuke on that one. Make it a DC 15 Dex saving throw.
Okay, dex save from the Yeti. Fails that
Fails.
abysmally. There we go.
I believe he takes 2d8, but I will check.
Sure.
Yeah, I think it's 2d8.
Yep, I will roll 2d8. 7. He takes 12 damage,
Okay.
and he has to make a Constitution saving throw. Ah, cool lightning. Cool lightning is gone.
Vessa's got like a mild form of ADHD because he's yeah.
Okay, so both the Yetis have been. Briggs, round to your turn again.
yeah. So, yeah, I suppose great sword. I have advantage on the first one.
You do,
right?
yeah. So you absolutely.
10 damage.
Okay.
How is it looking?
Bloodied. You would say bloodied.
Yeah, I'll put my second one in.
Hey! That is
Yeah.
excellent critting. So.
Oh,
22.
nice.
Okay, yeah. Now he's looking very, very rough after the hacks with the great sword come flying in, and yeah, you see this thing's recoiling from the horrendous hits that it's sustained. Sigurd, though, yeah, you see this is going on. One looking horrendously injured. What would you like to do?
Okay, I will shoot it with a crossbow because I am not getting anywhere near it,
Okay,
and I will miss. Oh my god, I hit!
which one were you going for? The one that was most damaged?
Yeah. Whichever one looks like really rough.
Yeah. So 17 is enough to kill the first Yeti.
Yes, in the eye.
You kill stealer.
Yeah, skill sword on that one.
You
It
can't go for a full round. Like if you were next,
had
maybe
13.
kill.
It had 13 left. So yeah, you were in the right realms. Rita, round to you.
Gonna firebolt that one.
Okay, go for it. 24. Yeah, you absolutely hit. So the Yeti is not going to have a good day. Vessa's turn. Tote it over this beastie.
Vessa is. Should he just heal himself or should he try something else?
Smash it.
Just hit.
Yeah, okay. He's going to healing word himself. It's going to attack with Storm Omen
Okay, right, yeah.
for 1 damage.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Is that the sword he's never personally got to use?
Hang
yet?
on, why is it just
Oh.
1d10? It's not plus anything.
Yeah,
Uh,
normally it's
hold
plus
on.
your strength or something.
So
Yes.
it's plus 1 because it's plus 1 longsword and plus your strength.
Yeah,
Yeah,
someone's
yeah,
someone's
Comrade-
on the roll.
I don't even
Comrade has screwed this up. What armor is he wearing, actually? Hold on. He's wearing chainmail, so he should only be able to attack with 1 hand. So I'm going to re-roll that.
Oh,
So he takes 13 damage.
But
Yeah.
speaking of that, round to Big B.
Yeah, so I'm just going to pivot over here, and I'm going to give that... man, I can't believe both of them passed their slow. Like, man, that's a bummer. Like, that's such a cool spell. But anyway, I'm just going to Scorching Ray this guy 3 times.
Okay.
19 for 9 damage, 23, and a crit.
Nice.
fucking hell.
I think this guy just wants to run away probably pretty soon.
Yeah, so he's looking pretty rough after that straight through. You're familiar, just in case.
He's going to get Briggs advantage just because he's next in turn order.
I'll give it to Visser.
Yeah, alright, fine. There you go.
Okay, Yeti on that front. Is it smart enough to realise that running away would be stupid? It is not. It tries to do a double dash away. Vesa gets a attack of opportunity on it.
11
24
damage.
for 11. Oh, it still keeps keeps trucking, but there's not much left in the tank as it's starting to.
You said
It's
double
starting to
dash,
run.
didn't you, James?
Yeah. This is not the distance it's done, so it's now moved 80 feet away from you guys. So has anyone got anything that can hit the thing at 80?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, all of our range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can keep
But
up
I'm
with it,
next.
probably.
Oh no, Briggs is next, and then it's me. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So who's Briggs?
So how far is
It's
he
gone
from-
exactly 80 feet.
Yeah, but from me.
Oh, 60.
Well, you were 675. You were five. You were five. You were 5 and things. So
Oh, yeah,
75
yeah.
from you.
It's not an accurate distance.
No, it's not an accurate distance.
275 feet away.
Yeah, okay, fine. I'll dash. Yeah, I'll dash until I'm right next.
And just
Okay.
look menacing.
And
No
yes,
problem.
I can do that because my movement is 40 now.
Oh, nice.
Because
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, unarmored.
barbarian speed.
Nice.
Okay. Yep. You can definitely do that on that front. Sigurd, your turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna run up and shoot him. And then I just throw my crossbow, throw it on the floor, and just kick it in the fucking.
Oh no,
No! Like,
Rita, round to you.
Hang on, no, wait. And then I'm gonna throw a dagger at disadvantage.
Okay, throw the dagger. Set out of frustration. Yeah, that's gone into the dark.
I assume, like, I go to throw it at the Yeti and I just throw it at my crossbow. It's like, fuck you, crossbow.
Fucking crossbow. I love it. Sorry, Rita. Yeah, round to you after that. Yep, firebolt at that front, 19, and yeah, you are the one that takes the Yeti in the back as it's trying.
Just
to
before
run
I
away.
fire it, I look over at Sigurd and say, "This is how you do a ranged attack." And just lob a firebolt over there,
It goes whistling over Briggs's head and
like a boss
hits
bill
the-
shot, and then I turn away before it hits. Obviously,
not even looking as I'm wandering back towards the fire as that's that going on.
And I pick up my crossbow and my dagger that's stuck in my crossbow hilt. And I just
And make your
Walk.
way back to the
walk back and go back to sleep.
I mean, anything interesting on them?
you can make you can make an investigation check. That maybe there's doubtfully going to be any items, but you could try. They could be skinned. Yetis could be skinned.
I'm not
Yeah,
quite
I
sure
think
what
it's
you
just
can
so
do
good.
with Yeti skin, but
Could I Could I try to slash it open and sleep inside, like in Star Wars, like the
Sure, make a
lightsaber check.
make the survival check to see how well you can do that without piercing the internal organs.
Well,
That's horrible.
You've got to lie in it either way.
Yeah, you serrate it open like a bloodied mess, but yeah, you've managed to open up the belly of the beast.
Stomach acid going everywhere, and
I'm warm as shit in here. It's fine.
It's gonna smell bad for days, but yeah. So yeah, you guys.
Can I try to sew back up again?
You've got another one you can try and harvest off of instead if you want.
there's a 21
I mean,
investigation.
just to
let me
make sure
anything.
Briggs is extra warm in there. Make sure no cold can get inside there. Just
Yeah,
nice and tight.
there's no actual items on them, Big B. It would just be a matter
okay.
of if you're going to actually try and skin them.
oh, let's take their
Yeah.
horns.
Well,
Are their horns worth
some of
anything?
you are wearing Yeti skin. You're at least you'd know that much. Some of your cloaks are Yeti. From
Oh boy,
from
no
warm
wonder they
weather.
attacked us.
Warm weather.
Yeah, actually, this is a really good idea, having a cloak made of white in the snow. Because Big B bought me a white cloak, and I'm like, you stupid Big B, and I got a black one.
Stupid, sexy Big B.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense, because like a white cloak is actually really, really good camouflage in this matter.
No, yeah, you've kind of thought this is not so bad.
I've gone the wrong way.
Yeah, now you're okay with Big B.
Did we just become friends?
So is anyone going to try and
Beware
skin the
their
other
own.
Yeti while Briggs is laying in the other one?
I will make a serious attempt to skin this Yeti. What
Go
is
for
that?
it,
A
yeah.
hand or is that a?
Yeah, no, it's a survival check. See how well you can
That's
do
a
on
survival. Okay.
that. Yeah, for skinning.
It's a 9.
Yeah,
I
you
don't know how to survive.
you fillet some skin off of this creature, but you wouldn't say you don't think it's going to be used for any making any clothing anytime soon.
Like,
I give it a haircut. That's what.
It's more, it's
Can
more
I
of a
try to
fine
take some of its
shave
teeth?
rather than anything else. You make it through your your Yeti night. Briggs wakes up in the morning, makes his tea as if nothing went on, and yeah, covered in the
Also,
entrails of this Yeti.
Yeah. Also, during this whole thing, I'm not in the least bit concerned with how I look, which is probably covered in blood from head to toe.
It's yeah.
I start secretly casting prestidigitation on him to clean him.
as he's there making his tea, not paying any attention to it, you're cleaning him
Yeah.
off anyway.
Also, I think I owe you 4 gold, Briggs.
Oh yeah, true. 4 gold.
So we slept the whole night, yeah?
Yeah, you've managed to get your rest in, so that's no problem. Yeah, so we'll say that you make it to your destination after the second day with no incidences, no more Yetis getting in your way on that one, and you do arrive at Huddleston. Basically, you guys have been clambering slowly but surely uphill. So this seems to be Huddleston seems to be a high point of the surrounding area, and yeah, it's just a smaller outpost up here that you can see. You can see there's a few people here and there that seem to be literally starting to pull like minecart type. Minecarts basically full of ore towards the town. See different little groups of that as you're getting closer to the town, so you get a sense of some of what this place is actually up to. But yeah, you're able to make your way there without incident, and no one stops you as you make your way into town. And what would you like to do? Are you? I'm assuming you're aiming to find this particular guy.
Yeah, can I make a check to an investigation?
Yeah, you can make
check to
an
find this
investigation
man?
check of the town, see how quickly someone can point you in the right direction of this guy.
Do you know a gnome?
Yes, yeah, they're about second or third person you meet knows of the crazy inventor guy that you're after, and points you in the right way. You're pushed towards a building where slightly ramshackle place, slightly crazy angles going on for the ceiling, slightly odd miniature building, small dwellings, doors up ahead.
Alright, Vessa, wait outside.
Yeah, Vessa would have no chance. Everyone else,
look in through the window.
You going, make your way up to the door and just knocking and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No worries. After a few moments, a gnome with crazy looking spectacles comes to the door, and yes, it hasn't opened the door yet. It's just you hear a yes through the door.
Hello.
The friends of Baldora's.
Okay, yeah, you hear a sort of a whirring and a clicking, and after a few moments, the door is opened, and you do see this small gnome guy with these crazy spectacles going on, literally there, and says, so she's sent someone this way. It's been a long time, but come in, and yeah, it's just sort of waving a few of you in. As you, who's entering at the moment? Apart from Vessa, everyone, or?
Yeah, I'd go in.
Yeah.
I mean, how big is this? How big is this place?
It's once you're on the inside, you're all hunched, but it is a
Am I
fairly big
hunched?
room on the inside.
Am I?
5'1" is still quite big compared to a gnome.
Yeah, but a gnome's like, I mean, they're like 4 foot, right?
No,
He's a
they're
small
shorter than
guy.
that.
Yeah, he's a small guy.
I think
Oh,
gnomes
really?
are. I think gnomes are shorter than dwarves, and
Oh, they're shorter than halflings. I know that.
they might be the shortest player race.
They are.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, so I mean, everyone's hunching to a degree. I mean, it's not like the ceilings are just above his head high or anything, so you have
Well,
got a bit of
Big B-
room. But
Bigby must be like Gandalfing in here.
yeah, you're definitely having a Hobbit kind of moment. But everywhere
I'm
you
probably
look,
staying
Oh,
outside
Baggins.
with the Vessel, by the way.
okay, no problem on that.
Okay, so remind me, what did Baldora want us to do here?
Just meet him is what I've got.
Oh, really? Okay.
Basically, looks like a crazy inventor's home.
Oh my god, have you got a gun? Can I have a gun instead of instead of this bloody light crossbow?
What's a gun? Everywhere you look, there's clockwork inventions, basically.
Oh, well, we need to know about all these clockwork shit because there's
Hmm.
all sorts of stuff going on in the mines.
Well, to be fair, literally all gnomes can, a lot of gnomes can just make this stuff.
If we can get this guy to make mining machines, we can use it in the mine and then try to increase the output of it. Maybe,
I'm pretty sure this guy has probably already tried that.
I like that we're all having a conversation about his.
About
Yeah,
the
we're
guy.
like,
clockwork things. He's
like
just
we just got here and we're already exploit this fellow.
The tinkerer guy says to you basically, she said she would be coming, Bigby. Welcome to my home.
Okay. How'd you know my name?
She told me. Bellador? Yeah, she sent me a message.
Fine.
don't go spreading that
She
around.
said you helped him out in Brimshanda very much. Yeah, she said I was to help you if I could.
Young gnome, these clockwork things.
Yeah, I make them.
Are
I
they
make them
easy
all.
to make? Are they?
I
Do
do-
lots
I
of
do
people know how to
alright.
make them?
Do a lot of people know how to make them? Mostly gnomes know how to make them. Yeah, I've not met many other races that can do that.
What about
But,
the martial equivalents?
Weapons.
Mm.
There are people around that do make them for that. I'm more for I'm trying to make them for making the community better in this place. And he does describe trying some inventions to try and help with the mining. 'Cause
Oh,
it
that's
seems to be-
brilliant.
It seems to be what he's about. He's not about making military versions.
No, I completely agree. I don't think they should be. Just we encountered some recently, and
He's
I was just
he's
wondering
quite
if there
pleased
was
with that.
any-
But yeah, anyone that shows any interest in his work, he will start spending hours describing what he's doing. And he
Like,
says,
make me a clockwork familiar.
uh, But he said, well, Belladora did say, what if I could help you in any way, and yes, I can help you with, and he literally no, it's he literally he actually brings it over to Bigby because that's on that one end. But it looks like a clockwork egg that he brings over to you, and he says, turn the key, please turn the key.
Wow.
Bigby's so cold to him. I'm all nice to him, and he gives Bigby a present.
It's because Belladora told.
I'm just in the corner, just going fucking Bigby.
Can I investigate the egg?
Yeah, absolutely, you can. Yeah.
Just wanna figure stuff out about maybe how it operates. I'm a smart fellow.
Wait, he did say turn the key.
14. That's just something. Maybe I can just.
I mean, there's some sort of enchantment going on, so there's at least some magic going on. I mean, on that one, you just think it'll flare out into whatever form it's going to take once you turn the key.
Looks like things are about to get sunny side up as I open the egg.
And
do you say as I open the egg? Sunny side up as I open the egg, and then
no, that's just narration because James has to know what my character does. James.
I just prefer it the way you said it.
The underside of the egg unfurls and it becomes 2 legs, 2 front legs, 2 rear legs, and a head. And this mechanical little dog is literally wound up and is now working. But basically, you guys have gained this. James,
item. Why do you keep giving Bigby animals?
Because he doesn't care about any of them.
What benefits does this bring us?
So it takes an action to wind the dog. It will then follow you around for the next 12 hours. And then at that point it will need to be wound again. It's basically has the stats of a dog with AC 5, 1 hit point, and a walking speed.
What's the point of this?
Yeah, so it's just a cosmetic, isn't it?
I mean, it's like when you get a pet in your like an online MMO, and you're like, oh great, this thing following me around.
Can I do a little bit of like a bargain hunt kind of thing, and like think of how much this would be worth?
Can I actually do a hunt
certainly.
whilst I'm in here, like a walk around and see if there's anything in?
What's the gold value here?
I'm gonna say 500-600 gold, probably.
Yeah. All right,
it's an enchanted thing. Yeah, it will definitely get you net you some cash.
Okay. Yeah. Bigby's just thinking this up, and some of them will this.
Okay. Right. Sorry, what's Sigurd doing?
He's just sort of wandering around whilst he's engrossed with Bigby winding this thing up, and I want to see if there's any sort of things I can see.
Okay, yeah, no, you can. Yeah, you make an investigation check of the house and see.
My investigation's been super awesome today as well. Yep. That sums that up.
Whole bunch of weird clockwork stuff. Yeah, you're not sure on that one. So
Bigby is just thinking to himself right now. Why would this come in an egg? Dogs don't come from eggs.
No, it's just all the clockwork stuff in the guide for the other one. What's it called? The Tomb of Beasts. They start off in one form. You turn the keys or do anything, and they change form. So I've just taken it.
Okay.
Do they change form again? Does the dog go like, "This isn't even my final form," and turns into like a big wolf?
In the Tomb of Beasts,
it's a transformer.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's worth hanging on to. I don't know.
Oh, if I show affection and love.
Yeah, like a Tamagotchi.
Never gonna
it's basically
happen.
a Tamagotchi or a Digimon.
Well, anyway, so I'm stuck with this thing for like what, 12 hours now?
Yeah. You can. It's just literally will follow you around.
Perhaps it'll wear Bigby down. He starts loving it, and like he hates his owl, but loves this little cockroach.
Is there an off button like on the underside? I don't know.
You should ask him.
Just kick it across the room.
I mean, is there an off button here?
What happens if it breaks?
You can make an if it break. Well, it'll break.
Yeah, there's no going back.
Would that be an Arcana check to see if this was like magically enchanted to repair itself over time or something like that?
Yeah, you could do something like that. Yes. Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh.
Yeah, you. Well,
That's
it is a magical device, so yeah, you think it will revert back to a form and then be.
Oh, right,
have to
okay,
be
so if
done
it's
again.
killed, it just turns back into an egg, and then after a time, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, great.
I mean, it could be useful, I suppose.
I mean, we can't. He just said it follows us. That's all.
Well, can you give it commands and stuff like that?
Yeah, I could.
I'm asking the actual guy.
Yeah,
Like-
hold on. Yeah, it just follows you around for 12 hours as far as.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's literally like. I mean, all I'm going to use this for is like for a status symbol. Like when I'm impressed with it, I'm like, oh, I got a fucking. I got a
Yeah,
clockwork
how many
dog.
of you got a mechanical dog that follows you around?
Around, yeah.
Except for that Raven fellow, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh
he's
yeah,
a
this
level caster.
is how we resolve that plot line. I sell him this dog, and he just gives up.
He knows a few, yeah. Well, what do you think?
You ever heard of a guy called the Weevil? Been going around making trouble for a lot of people.
Okay.
He doesn't, I assume. Whoa.
Yeah, no, I mean he's not really heard of it because you're not near Neverwinter, so it's kind of only a crit or nothing.
I know, I'm just doing it because I'm asking everybody.
Everybody that you go, but no, he doesn't know anything on that front.
That's okay. I didn't think as much. I thought it was just worth asking.
No
Give him
worries.
no context and just.
Yeah, what on that one? I think I'm going to call it there, guys, for now.